Would you like to see your bank account grow? In this video, I want to share with you the most powerful money manifestation visualization. A visualization that you can use to start to recreate the amount of money that's coming into your life. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into this video. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over there and hit the bell notification, because that's what's going to notify you for new videos. Subscribe, bell notification. Let's get right to the video. Number one, use your old bank account image to reimagine it. And before we get into that, you got to be fired up. Like, you have to get into the energy right now that you do control your life. That your life isn't controlled by the grades you got in high school and by what they say about the economy and the people you do or do not know and the resources that you do or do not have. That none of that stuff matters, because right now you are a powerful being. That you are the one that has the free will over your life. You are the one that has the free will over your life to live your best life. And if you need and desire and want to experience more financial abundance in order to experience a fuller life, then that is all part of your God-given right. But you have to get excited. You have to feel connected to that. Otherwise, you're just this little object stuck in the middle of this infinite space that's just like this little object here, and all this life is happening, and we're stuck, and whatever my lot in life is what it is, and we're wishing for luck to save us. No, you are a powerful creator, and you have to get excited and fired up. So comment down below, I am a powerful creator. I am a powerful creator. And now let's go into what I was talking about, which was use your present bank account. See, doesn't that feel good? That made me feel good. Doesn't that feel good? So I was talking about how you have to use your current bank account to reimagine it the way that you want. So like when I log in, I have a local credit union, and when I log in, I know their colors. I know what my bank account looks like, and I know the different, when I punch it in, you know, I have my savings account, I have my checking account, I have 3 other checking accounts in it, and I know all the accounts in there. I know what it looks like. I know what the interface looks like, right? Because I've been on it a lot. So you have free will. And free will means that you have the ability to think whatever you want to think. Comment down below, I get to think whatever I want to think, regardless of appearance. Wallace Wattles said that to think truth regardless of the appearance of things, the appearance, what your eyes are telling you, that's power. Truth is to think what you want to think regardless of the appearance of things, and you have free will. And your free will is you get to entertain whatever you want in your consciousness. Now we know now through the observer effect that your consciousness is directly influencing matter. It's directly influencing your life. Your bank account is energy just like everything else, so why would your bank account not be included in that sentiment? It is. That's part of it. And so you have to use your current bank account to reimagine it. So while you're sitting there in your visualization, you see the colors that your normal bank account is, just like a total normal experience. You see however many dollars are in there, and you literally erase that. Just like when you're on like in Microsoft Paint, and there's the eraser button and you can erase things. You call it onto the screen of your mind and you erase the numbers that are in there, and you get emotionally involved in the new numbers, and you make it totally real by taking your current bank account with the colors, with all of those things, and you get emotionally involved in that level of consciousness, in that level of reality, and you just do not, like a pit bull, you do not let any other thoughts entertain there, any other belief systems, and you understand the natural process. When you open your eyes again, your bank account may not have the exact numbers you want into it yet, but you understand that this is a natural creative process. It will take time for what you see in your mind to be something that you hold in your hand in terms of your bank statement. But you have to start reimagining it. And for me, that was life-changing, because Bob Proctor said something really powerful. He said, does your bank account control your thinking, or does your thinking control your bank account? And I realized that my bank account was controlling my thinking, and there was nothing in my bank account, so I thought I was nothing. And that's how most people do. They think their future is nothing because there's not much in their bank account. And they might be happy a lot of the time, but when you don't have money and you have bills to pay, children to take care of, you can't get the health care you want, the health insurance you want, you can't drive the car that you want, take the vacations you want, put your kids into school, right? That can take a toll. And what happens is our lack of bank account starts to control our thinking. And we say, I'm doomed. There's not much money. I'm broke. It doesn't do any good to reaffirm the fact that you're broke. It didn't do me any good to sit around and just keep saying to myself, man, I'm broke. Yeah, but there's no point in doing any of this because I'm broke. Right? If somebody pointed that out, we would all laugh, but that's essentially what most of us are doing. Comment down below, I attract money easily. Comment that down below, I attract money easily. Number 2, ask yourself, what does wealth feel like now? What does it feel like now? And that's why, you probably heard me talk about my program. It's called The Second Mind. And the second mind is your powerful mind that's not controlled by the limits of society. And we created the software designed because what happens is when you get used to looking at your bank account in a certain way, what begins to happen is there's a term in neuroscience called Hebb's Law that says that brain cells that fire together wire together. So what begins to happen is your actual chemistry of your brain starts to hardwire based off of your reality. Now the problem is, if your reality isn't one you want anymore, your brain is still conditioned to operate at that level. So it's hard to feel something that you want if all evidence tells you don't have it. And that's why we created The Second Mind, to be a software to do that. So it's down below. It's thesecondmind.com. You can demo it for free. And we designed it to be that. But the question to ask yourself for now is, how does wealth feel? When you're in that visualization process, you've called onto the screen of your mind your new bank account with the intended figures that you desire. You're feeling it. You ask yourself, how does wealth feel? See, wealth is an energy you can feel even if you don't have money. In fact, it's an energy that you have to begin to feel before you can attract more money into your life. Because that energy is where the ideas come from. Beginning to feel wealth before you have it is how you're going to attract big ideas, the right resources. That's how you're going to get $1 million idea. That's how you're going to get the resources, the right partners, the help, whatever it is, the circumstances and situations that come to you as a result. So right now you can feel that. Even if your bank account wants to tell you otherwise, remember, do you control your bank account? Does your thoughts? Or is your bank account controlling your thinking? So comment down below, I feel wealthy. Comment down below, I feel wealthy. And get out of your mind about it, right? Like right now, I invite you to really just can you feel it? Because when you can start to manage the way you feel, your energy, then you're breaking out of your environment. When you can manage your own energy and you're generating feelings of wealth in the midst of not having what you want financially in your present physical reality. When you're generating those feelings, you're getting new ideas and you're changing your energy pattern to bring new circumstances or situations into your life. So comment down below, I feel wealthy, and make sure that you demo The Second Mind down below, thesecondmind.com. Number 3, specific event. So can you call onto the screen of your mind after you went through that process of feeling it, after you've recreated the image of your bank account, and you're starting to contemplate yourself as a person and seeing yourself as a person that attracts wealth? Then the next step is a specific event that, if you had what you wanted, could you recreate that experience in your mind? So whether it was like you calling me and you were like, Jake, you were like, pretty much every single day, I kid you not, this is like no BS, almost every single day, probably every single day, I get an email from someone, or my team gets an email, or I get a YouTube comment, or my team gets a YouTube comment from someone that says, you won't believe this, and it followed by some miraculous story, and they shifted their financial reality. They attracted this much money in, they did this thing, they did that thing. Like, it's not even weird to me at all anymore. It's so ordinary. It's a good ordinary, right? But I hear it so much. And my point is, pretend you already attracted the money you wanted in your life. What would be a specific event that would occur afterwards? Maybe it's you, like pretend you had my phone number and you were calling me and you were like, Jake, like, you won't believe it, X, Y, and Z just happened, right? And a specific, very emotional experience that might occur had you hit your intended goal, right? One that would make sense would be you calling me, right? And telling me, oh my God, you won't believe this, right? Or one might be like you and your wife jumping up and down, like, yes, we did it. We hit our goal. This is amazing. Or your bank teller being like, congratulations, sir, your mom or your dad, like whatever it is. It's an event that might occur if you hit your goal. Like if your goal was reached, what would be an event? So the point of that is you're programming, you're pulling from the infinite universe, you're pulling that reality into being. So whether it was you like telling me about all these amazing things that just happened for you, or you and your friends jumping up and down, or whatever it might be, the goal is to recreate that experience in your mind. Now, when you can recreate that experience in your mind regularly over and 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 over again, what's happening is you're cementing in your consciousness a reality that hasn't happened. But your consciousness is that's how you're directly influencing the subconscious. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. So whatever is programmed into the subconscious eventually expresses itself as your reality, as real life. And so you're recreating these experiences that might happen had you achieved your goal, so that your subconscious starts to think that what you want already happened. Your financial goal already happened. And then it goes about creating that. So that's the third step. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. And if you use this visualization process every single day, you'll be amazed at the results. And if you really want to blow those results to a whole new level, make sure that you demo The Second Mind. Like, we literally created this software to be the guidebook to allow you to rewire your brain and retrain your mind to attract what you want into your life. And so it's down below. It's thesecondmind.com, right there down below, thesecondmind.com. Make sure you comment down below, I attract money easily. And remember at the start, I was like, you got to feel fired up. You have to feel excited. You can't just be sitting in your little mind. You got to be excited and feel like the spirit of life like flowing through you, because that creative force is the creative force, that same creative force you can use to alter your life, to recreate it. So in 12 months, you look back and you say, holy crap, I cannot believe how quickly my life changed. So hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there. Subscribe, bell notification, comment down below, I attract money easily, and feel excited and fired up. I can't wait to hear about you using this visualization process. Make sure you demo The Second Mind down below, and talk to you soon.